There will be new explanation videos on the Bible soon. I'm learning Hebrew. I'm doing my best here. It's going to take time to really understand what a lot of this stuff means, but regardless of that, I am working on this. I'm working on the 5th day of creation. You know that I'll learn more about the meanings and stuff of it a little bit later. But right now, I'm just starting to learn this stuff. Like I said, if I would have consistently studied Hebrew, I would know these things. But you know, you see, we don't speak Hebrew anymore, so it makes it a little harder. Makes it a little harder to understand that. And when I say we don't speak Hebrew anymore, I mean people who read the Bible don't typically speak Hebrew anymore, because that's not the system we're born into. But really, if you are going to study a mystical text of any kind, it doesn't matter what kind it is, whether it's Hinduism, whether it's Judaism, whether it's some kind of Chinese tradition or anything like that, it needs to be understood in its original language. The words should always be there. It shouldn't be too much to ask. I mean, and more specifically the Bible than anything else, because the Bible has been used as a book to have power over other people for millennia. And it's been used to get people to believe in a certain narrative that fits the status quo and what they wanted you to believe in, instead of a lot of the times what it really says. And you know, I got this sign up here. I wake up every morning to this sign. It says never stop fighting up there in the ceiling. And it says James Worley instead of saying a certain date when I wrote it. It says now, N-A-W. Because I didn't say that last week. I didn't say that last year. I didn't say that 10 years from now. I said that now. This present moment, no matter what time it is, that's when I said it. Now. Because now is when you need it, you know, not some other time. But yeah, I'm going to uncover the mystical meanings of the Bible, how these things are connected to meditation, yoga, things of that nature sometime. I've just begun. I've really just begun. You know, and there's not a whole lot of completed work yet, but it will be done here shortly. You got to know Hebrew in order to interpret these things. You know, and that's also why, you know, people like Dr. Petrovich, who discovered that the Proto-Canaanite / Hebrew language was, he deciphered the texts and understood what they said. The reason why he has an advantage over me is because he's been studying these things longer. But what people like Jeff Benner aren't going to give you, and what people like Dr. Petrovich and people like that are not going to give you so much, is going to be the deeper meanings behind the texts. And these are what's really important, you know. Most people around the world, it can be pretty obvious, and we can be pretty realistic in stating that they don't want to hear about fundamentalism. You know, nobody wants to hear a fundamentalist talk about their bigotry and their religious bullshit. What people want to hear is they want to hear truth. They want to hear universal wisdom. You know, and the Bible has this in it. Bereshith bara Elohim. It's all there. Yeah, in the summit, Elohim filled at the skies and the land, right? Could be talking about enlightenment. Could be talking about the rays of the vibration of the Mother Earth, even possibly. But it's in there. It's in there. You know, and I'm going to try to learn this stuff, and I'm going to try to who knows, I might break some people free from this fundamentalist utter nonsense, because there's a lot, you know, it's just, there's a lot of garbage surrounding this beautiful text here that idiots misinterpret, they misunderstand it, you know, they bunch of people saying that if you ain't black, you're going to hell. They're called the Black Israelites. You check them idiots out. There's all kinds of cults, all kinds of nonsense that it talks about, you know. God's going to do this because this is going to happen, and the Bible says it's going to happen, and, you know, the Bible codes and stuff like that. It can get you all mixed up. And I do believe in the Bible codes to some degree, but we need to be reading this properly. You know, we need to stop being a bunch of fundamentalist jerks who tell Indians they're going to go to hell because we don't understand that the Bible says a lot of the same stuff that the Bhagavad Gita of Sri Krishna says, and and as well as the you know, different Hindu texts and stuff like that. These concepts have always been here. The concept of the single eye, the eye is the light of the body. Therefore, if your eye be single, your body will be filled with light, right? Spiritual energy of the chakras, as well as the secretion of melatonin through the pineal gland, which is stimulated through darkness, right? Being in the dark, meditating, right? Moses went into the deep darkness where Elohim was. It's all there, you know, all the mystical metaphors and things are there. And so yeah, that's what we're aimed at, and we'll see where this ends up going from here.